That won't be an issue. And if I'm not mistaken, the only thing that can step over regular dino gates is a Giga or a Bronto. I don't think a Rex can step over them. Although that's not 100% fact. That's kind of like going off of really, really old memory. Because, I mean, the last time I had a Rex was like 3 years ago. So, don't quote me on that. Okay. And last but not least, the last 2 dino gates. And then you need what? Cementing paste, crystal, and hide. Did we teach ourselves how to do cementing paste? Yes, we did. Okay. So chitin and stone and crafted in mortise and pestle. So cementing paste we did learn. That'll be nice to know. Although the other thing too is I do know where cementing paste is on this map. So anybody that's interested, you also can find cementing paste by going to any beaver dam, and they have, I think it's rare flowers they have. It's rare flowers and cementing paste is what you can use or get from them, plus a bunch of wood too, so not that that's going to be useful for everybody. But, so sickle, sword. I probably should do the sickle and the sword, just because I feel like the sword is probably going to be nice to have. I mean, I don't know. I don't need to worry about greenhouse stuff just yet. Metal is way too far away for us because I don't feel like wasting that much shit. Okay, so we stopped here last time. Let's do the omnidirectional lights. We'll do the flexible electrical cable. We'll do all of the cables actually for that. Radio chain bola, thylacoleo saddle, a war map, metal cliff, empty cryopod. Oh, that actually isn't hard to make. That's just polymer. Okay, I didn't know they were that simple to make. I thought they were a little bit harder to make than that, so that's actually fantastic. Giant metal trapdoor canteen. I'll do that because that'd be very nice. The chainsaw, yes. Pump action shotgun. Daedon saddle, oil pump. Tranquilizer dart, Argentavis saddle. I don't know what the fuck that is. That's interesting. Bronto saddle, industrial grill. Oh, grinder, I'm sorry. Plesiosaur saddle, flamethrower, C4. Carquina saddle. Magnamar saddle. Okay, I do want that. Allosaurus saddle, we're gonna need that. Therizino saddle, I'm gonna need one of those. Okay, so we are level 90 or 69. We have saddles for quite a few things. I think what I'm going to do is, do I want to do, see, here's the issue. Do I want to do the pump action shotgun because I don't know, can fire multiple times before being less reliable with range. I don't fucking know. See, I don't even know if I really need it, to be honest with you, because once I get dinosaurs, I do not need to have anything that shoots off of them. Plus, not many dinosaurs you actually can shoot off of. Alright, well that's going to be good for now. I'm not that concerned. Let me just go throw these last 2 doors on. Fuck. Unless it's just obstructed because of that bush. But I really doubt that that's what's obstructing it. I think it's the other... Man, it's the other gate. It's obstructing it. Fuck. See, that's what I was worried about. What to do, what to do. I mean, I really don't have any option besides fucking break it down. And... how do I... There's got to be a button to stop the snap. Huh. I guess not. Huh. Well, that sucks. So I need to... I don't even know what I need to do. Build a gate and put it in front of this thing and hope to God it fucking covers enough. What do I need to build it? Stone, wood, thatch. I don't know if I can hold the amount of stuff required to do this, but we're going to find out real quick. Shit. One sec, guys. I'll be back when I'm done running around getting this last dino gate done. There it is. Alright, give me this dinosaur gateway. Alright guys, so it's real ugly, but I fixed that little area. So that's unfortunately what you have to do sometimes in Ark for different buildings and stuff you set up. Sometimes you gotta sacrifice the way something looks to be able to have the functionality of what you want. So, you know, yeah, that's kind of just how it works, and it is what it is. So, let's real quick go ahead and just drop down here, because I want to run around and find some new tames, and we'll just drop off Manny over here, and we'll drop Rolly. I do gotta change their fucking names. I kind of just made some shit up on the fly. We'll just get him over here, close the gate, and then we'll open up one of the other gates, and allow some dinos to chase us. Okay, we'll go over to inventory. We'll just drop these on here. 98 narcotic arrows should give us, I'd say, probably 2 higher level dinos, and then we'll have to see how many more we can get. Whoops. There we go. I wanted them to open inside, not outside. Alright, now let's just real quick run around. And I mean, we got 5 Ankies right here, so the chances that one of these bad boys, that's a female 45 already, a female 130, a male level 100, a female 135, and a male 135. Okay, so we are real quick gonna just come over here. I'm pretty sure if I shoot one, all of them will come running. Right?
You're killing it!
Yep. Just make sure we get all of them. And just have all of them chase me. This worked out a lot better than I thought it was going to. Fuck you. Ooh. Wait for the last one to get in. Oh, come on, dude. You're really not gonna chase me? Is this doing damage? Not really. Come on, get in here. Got him. Alright, there's 2 Ankies down. Not the 2 that I absolutely wanted, but it's 2 nevertheless. Let's go ahead and just grab some Mijo berries. Put 200 or 2 stacks in each one's inventory. Cool. Alright, now let me see. I got what? no more trank darts, so I got 1. So I need to go make another 100, which we have plenty of both arrows and narcotics. So I'll just make another 100 real quick. And oops. Take 100 out. Craft 100. Alright. And then we can just run back over here. And they should have plenty of knockout in them that we shouldn't have to worry about anything. We'll just have to cross our fingers that we put enough stuff in them. I also want to just jump down here. You're not aggro anymore, are you? No. Check this door. Oh, she's still swinging. I don't know at what, but she's swinging at something. They're both still swinging. Ooh. What are you? The 130 female? Well, I'll close you in here. Oh wait, did that male just get out? Oh yeah, he's out. And he's chasing us. Here, bub. Come on, dude. Ow. Damn, that's the 130 female. Alright, let me just close this. I'll just focus on getting you knocked out. Thank God. Okay, good. You're not chasing me. Oops. Sorry. Alright, well, that works for me. So we have 3 tames down there, 2 level 135s, 1 male and 1 female, and a level 100 male. So we will have to pretty much come back once the server goes back online, guys. So for now, I'll go ahead and just like shut off before the server kicks me off. Well, actually, I'll stay here until the server kicks me off. But yeah, when we come back, let me just fly over here and show you guys what my plan is. When we come back, wherever Mr. Ooh, I don't know where he is, but the other Anki that is floating around here somewhere, I'll find him. The other female that ran away, the other 135, we'll go ahead and find her. And once we find her and bring her back, we'll probably just float around here and see what else we can find. Things we want, things we need. Try to go find an Argentavis and go from there. So, and there's an Anki right there too, so we'll just check this level real quick before we get off. 45. Nothing fancy there. Just run over here. There's one down there. 145 male. Okay, so there's another male. And do keep in mind, anything that's a level like 120, 125 is worth taming because it can have mutations. And what I mean by that is that when you when you tame dinosaurs, you get these, or the possibility of these things called mutations, which the mutations allow for like more health, more carry weight, more any of the stats that you can get, any of the stats on the dinosaur, you can get a mutation that increases that stat. And you can even get one for food that increases the stat dramatically. So it's kind of just, you know, a luck of the draw, or rolling the dice per se. So, alright guys, I will see you all when they restore the server. Catch you all later. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later. Alright everybody, so welcome back. We got back onto the server. It took probably an hour-ish for the server to actually get ours back up and running. Unfortunately, unbeknownst to my knowledge, the tames you have on the ground when the server goes down are pretty much gone. Once the server comes back up, I'm assuming it's a dino wipe in that regards. So unfortunately, we did lose the Ankies we were taming, but thankfully, when I came on, there happened to be a level 130 female Anki just outside of the base, and there was also a level 145 Doed. So I went ahead and grabbed both of those, and now they're both taming. I know I did lose quite a few narcotics, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's not that big of a deal. It's very easily gotten again, and you know, now that I have at least one Anki, you know, that's good enough for right now. And I mean, because at the end of the day, I really wasn't ready to have more than one, so now it's just kind of going to be get ourselves the next step, which for us, the next step is going to be an Argentavis, which we're pretty much just going to have to build a trap for. And by trap, I simply just mean I'm going to take a giant stone hatch frame, which is 2 walls wide and 2 walls long, and make a probably a 6x6 structure. Or no, 2, 4, yeah, 6x6, a 6x6 structure, and just build something that they can get in, but they can't necessarily get out. So what I mean by that is I'm going to pretty much build like a room like this, where the center is busted out, and it'll be 4 walls high, and I will pretty much just spend my time trying to grab an RG. It is 3 o'clock, so as far as time is concerned, I don't have an extremely large amount of time to do everything I want to do. But the good thing is that unfortunately I can't do some of the other things I wanted to do today. So we can just spend our time playing Ark, and then I'll just have a little bit more things to do come the morning tomorrow, which is no big deal. So, you know, trade one thing for another, and, you know, now we can just focus on getting our Genisis trap built. That way we can get an RG, and then we won't have to worry too much about transportation. I mean, obviously I know I can fly, but the RG, if I'm not mistaken, is quite a bit faster than we are flight-wise. Because I know this suit can go faster, but I have a feeling that it's slowed down for me. And what I mean by that is that I'm not flying as fast as it can because the equipment isn't charged up. And if you look down in the bottom right-hand corner where the equipment is, when you see the tech armor, it is non-highlighted. Like, it's not filled up like how my carry weight, water, and food bars are filling or are filled. So to me, that means the tech armor is not charged, which is still pretty cool that even with the tech armor or the suit armor, whatever it is not charged, I can still fly around. And I'm calling it tech armor. I'm pretty sure it's not tech armor. I think it's just a secondary kind of like suit of armor that you get from having Genesis 2. I'm not sure if you get it from Genesis 1, but in any event, it's just kind of going to be what we use. And getting back to the building side of things, I'm not entirely sure how much of everything we are going to need. I know for a fact we should have enough thatch to get us through what we're doing, and then obviously as I'm cutting trees down, we're still going to get thatch from the trees being cut down, so there again is another bit of thatch that we will be receiving anyway. And, you know, so I really can't imagine we're going to need any more than what I'll be collecting anyway from running around. So we'll probably just try our luck and just kind of chop a bunch of trees down in the close vicinity, hop on Manny, and head back to the house, see if we can build the stuff we want to build, and then kind of just go from there. I am going to be building this structure out of wood just because it's going to be something that I'm going to want to be able to quickly take down, because this is not going to be a structure that stays on our little peninsula for an extremely long period of time. It's definitely going to be something that we're going to be taking down in the near future. Again, it kind of all rides on when I find the tribe that sits next to us, Abstargo, because once I find them, I'll be able to ask them politely to move 2 of their pillars. They don't have to move them and like get rid of them entirely, but if they just want to move them back a little bit so I can get that little cliffside of mine open. I mean, if I have to trade for something, I'm completely fine with that. I would prefer if they would just be polite and just move it for me. That way I can build what I want to build. But, you know, if push comes to shove and they don't want to move, I completely understand that, and we will just kind of go from there. So, but until we get to that point, which we are... No, I mean, we're probably right there to the point where we could start building the base I want to build right there, but we're still far enough away that I'm not that concerned. Plus, I kind of would rather hold off on doing that until a 2x XP weekend, more so because it's going to be a lot of materials I'm going to need to gather to build what I want to build. And depending upon where we're at, I might actually do metal instead of doing stone. Again, that kind of just depends on what all happens, because I believe stone is a 13-day expired tag on it, and stone is, I believe, 10, although I could be wrong and be off by quite a few days in either direction. It's not something I'm completely accurate with. So, and the other good thing too is once I get this RG, if I can get that 140 that's down there, I'll suck up killing some stuff with my mammoth and kill some of these low-level mammoths that are next to us to get some prime meat to put in its inventory, and then try to get it tamed as high as I possibly can. Obviously, without a 2x weekend, this is going to be, I mean, even with the doeds and stuff and the Anki I just got, they're not going to be the best levels, but it's going to be something to start off with as far as the taming and breeding is concerned. I mean, obviously, I'll probably end up finding other things in between now and then, but until that happens, you know, it's something to start off with. And the other doed was really just for the coloration, so if we can tame this other doed that's here, the 145, and even with the stand-up of, I think it said 73 levels is what it's going to have. Once it stands up, that'll still put it well over 200, so that'll still give me a much better doed than what we currently have, which again will be fantastic, and I don't have to worry too much about all of that, or I won't have to worry too much about my doed. Plus, that'll be what the white doed when we dropped it was level 100, and then it took damage because of those hyenodons. So I think we only got like an extra 20 levels on that bad boy. So that would be, if I'm not mistaken, the wild doed was 145, and it'll tame over 200. So we're almost doubling the level of the doed. So again, not the best level, but when it comes to breeding, you're talking about a level 200 and probably like 16, I believe, that will be made, or a 206 or something like that. And that will allow us to have a pretty decent female breeder right in the beginning and go from there. So, alright, Manny, let's ride you back into the house, and we shall get to getting on the building. We'll probably end up using this to tame a Bronto here in the near future, but that's kind of going to be beholden more upon the level it is, and then I'm going to have to try to get it back here. So just drop that down to 30, and you still have a taming effectiveness of 96%. Oh no, it sits at 60 levels, right? Is that right? I forget. I was just looking at it earlier, and now I forgot what it was. The next is 53 levels is what it'll be. So 53 levels on regular, so it'll stand up at a 198. So that's not going to be horrible. And this guy will probably stand up at like a 170. This won't be, or more than likely will not be, a breeder. Maybe just for the coloration, but that again will more than likely not be a breeder. And I'll just wait for a 2x weekend where I can get quite a few more levels. Out of each tame. Again, just going to focus on getting the RG. Because if we can do that, then we can focus on the other shit when it comes time for the 2 times weekends. This is all thatch, right? No, this is all fiber. Okay, so let me just take all this. Oops, I'm sorry. Go over here, and we'll take a bunch of thatch out of the inventory. Take a bunch more wood. And crafting, so we need a 6x6, so that's going to, well, definitely more than 9. So what's that? 6 times 6 is 36, so we need 36 floors. 36 floors. And do we have the giant wooden walls? No, I did not do giant wooden walls. Large wooden wall. That, I believe, is 4 walls high. I think it's 4 walls high, right? Yeah, it's 4 walls high. So, if we can do that, that would be fantastic. Because I can make those in here, correct? Large stone wall. Dinosaur gate. Large wooden wall. Yep. Okay, so 9. Let me just go ahead and put all this in here. I'll probably just wait to actually start building it until I have all the materials set. So we have 9 foundations, 2 wooden walls. I have to build 2 extra wooden walls just because of the fact we have 2 just laying around. So I'll just build a couple of those. Okay. Take this. Crafting, we'll do